Hey guys, it's Kirbie. So today on Kirbie Tries, I'm actually not trying anything new. I'm doing something that I have done for several years now. I am shaving my face. Okay guys, so if you've been subscribed to POPSUGAR Girls Guide for several years, you probably have seen a video, which I will annotate right now. And this video is just me talking about how I shave my face. And it had an overwhelming response. And to this day, I still get messages on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter saying, hey, I have a hairy face. I'm kind of embarrassed about it. I want to get rid of it, and I'm thinking about shaving. Give me your advice. So I wanted to kind of refresh that video, answer some questions that I didn't answer in the first one, and just show you some new tools that I'm using to get my face nice and smooth. Okay, so the reason why I started shaving in the first place was I was that girl that was growing up, middle school, high school, had a very thick blonde mustache. Yes, it was blonde, and I know some of you are thinking, it's peach fuzz, everybody has it, but trust me, on my actual upper lip, it was more than just peach fuzz. At one point, I thought bleaching it might solve the problem, except it didn't. It just bleached my skin, and I looked like I legit had like a blonde, thick mustache, and people are like, why is your upper lip like 3 shades lighter than the rest of your face? Then I tried Nair, a depilatory, the cream that you put on, except I left it on way too long, and I literally burned my upper lip. I love that Kyle is getting like a big kick out of this. He's like giggling in the background. My upper lip not only still had hair on it, but it had like scabs, which looked like something that I just don't want to get into right now. I even tried threading, which was all the rage at that point, because it was taking out my hair from the follicle. It caused me to have a massive breakout. So at that point, I was just like, you know what? Maybe I'll get laser hair removal. Yes, see, there are so many things I did to try to get rid of my facial hair. The laser hair removal, it worked for a little bit, but I wasn't consistent with it. And also I noticed that it actually gave me hyperpigmentation on my upper lip and this area on my chin. It looked like I was bruised almost. Fast forward to when I moved out to LA. It was Brad Womack's second season of The Bachelor. I'm dating myself here. Michelle Money was a contestant on that show, and she talked about how she shaves her face. And there's a video where she's shaving her friend's face, and I was completely mesmerized. Like, oh my God, what? Like, I thought only men did that. Well, now this whole phenomenon has turned into something called dermaplaning, where you go to the spa and you can get this woman to, or male, whoever it is, to use a very high-end, very, very sharp razor to not only remove your peach fuzz, but to remove a layer of skin from your face to help, you know, promote exfoliation, make your skin look better, and for your makeup to look better. This is not a taboo topic anymore, people. That is my story, and I wanted to share that because I do think it's important. I went through all of these different methods, and this is the only one that works for me. All right, so what do I use to shave my face? Ta-da! So Michelle Money uses the Tinkle razor. Yes, it's Tinkle, not Twinkle. Very unfortunate name that it's called a Tinkle, but I think it's hilarious. And they last me at least a year. It's not like one use and you throw them away. You can use them until like the razor gets a little blunt. The thing I like about the Tinkle is it doesn't have a very blunt edge. So if you're looking at the razor right now, there's a little curve to the razor. So you don't have to worry about it slicing or cutting or being too aggressive with your skin. And this is an eyebrow razor, guys. So a lot of women and men use this just to groom their eyebrows. It's totally safe to use on the rest of your face. I've never had a cut with one of these. Like literally I can go like this and it's not cutting me. I also have the Dermaflash. So this guy, it's super interesting. It's a vibrating razor. So when you turn it on, this too, it's not like harsh enough to, you know, cut your hand or even your face. This is really expensive actually, and I learned that the blades, you're only supposed to use them 1 time before throwing them out, but it only comes with 6. Honey, no. Like I will use this 10 times, 20 times before I throw it out. And then lastly, my friend Carrie, she owns a company called Stacked Skincare, and she is one of the first people to come out with a dermaplaning tool, which is essentially the Tinkle, but this is a little bit of a higher grade. So this doesn't cut either, but I will say this one is sharper than the others. You order this, it comes with 1 blade, and then you can order cartridges. This lasts, I will say, a lot of you question, you're probably thinking, can I just go in to my bathroom and use the razor that I shave my legs with? I wouldn't suggest doing that. Only because a lot of those razors, they have more than one blade. And because, you know, especially for women, I can't speak to men, but for women, your skin is a little bit more sensitive. I would just be a little hesitant before you go and get like Barbasol and a Mach 3. Okay guys, so I have on makeup, but I don't have on any foundation. My skin is clean. I just have on some lotion that I put on this morning and sunscreen. So I'm gonna start with the Tinkle. This one has never been used. The way you wanna do this is you wanna kind of pull your skin taut, and you're gonna hold the razor at a 45-degree angle and go to town. Oh my God, I see it coming off of my face. And I literally do this for my entire face. I do my forehead, I do in between my brows. I'll even like get the little loose hairs that pop up around my eyebrows. And I'll do my cheeks, and I'll even get to my chin and go down to my neck if I need to. It is a really great way to exfoliate your face. So if you feel like you have some built up skin, then go for it. And you guys can see that I didn't put anything on my skin. I didn't put on lotion, I didn't put on shaving cream. The number one thing I get asked is my hair gonna grow back thick and stubbly? I'm gonna have a thick mustache and beard. Am I gonna be a bearded lady? The short answer is no. So if you have a hormone imbalance that causes your hair to be really thick and stubbly from the get-go before you ever have shaved your face, then yes, it will grow back like that. But if you have peach fuzz, let's say you have blonde hair that's just long and very noticeable, it'll grow back blonde and long. I do have a lot of Hispanic and Indian friends who have seen me do this and they're so intrigued and they're like, I really want to do this for my skin, but I'm nervous that my hair is going to grow back thicker and stubblier. It's not. It will grow back the same color that it's already on your face. So, and the same texture. So how often do I do this? You know, my upper lip, I probably do once a week, and then my whole face maybe like twice a month. And then lastly, I always, get asked, does it hurt? Does this hurt your face when you do it? No. When I put the razor to my skin, I'm not pushing in. I'm literally just holding it there and then lightly going in downward strokes. My skin does get a little bit flushed when I do this. It's totally normal and it's gonna dissipate in probably 15 minutes. If you notice that you're getting really, really red, it's because you're going over the same area too many times. Don't go crazy with shaving your face, guys. You can't do this every day. I would highly recommend not doing this every day because it is a form of exfoliation. And exfoliation, if you do it too much, inflame your skin and cause all kinds of problems. It can make you red and ruddy, it can cause acne, it can cause a variety of things. So just like chill out. So that is my shaving experience. After you shave your face, you literally are taking off hair and skin. You have to be really, really careful with what you put on afterwards. My producer Ileana just said that when she does it, she puts on witch hazel sometimes afterwards and like her face starts stinging. She's like, ah. So I use a moisturizer that's pretty mild, that doesn't have a lot of ingredients in it. I usually put on this serum. It's a brightening serum. It does have vitamin C in it. So this is one of those ingredients that could burn your skin. I would just be aware. But you know what? I shaved my face last week and put this on and it was fine. Watch me do it and then I'm like, ah, like freaking out. If this is during the day, it's in the morning. I put on a sunscreen, moisturizing sunscreen. This one's from Kiehl's. Their brand new Ultra Facial Cream is now SPF 30. Thank God. I've been waiting for this. And I just know that this is not gonna like irritate my skin. If you have peach fuzz, if you have facial hair, and it doesn't bother you, good. You don't have to shave your face. This is not something that you have to do to feel good about yourself or look good. This is just something that I like. My mustache drove me crazy for years. It was something I was super self-conscious about. So knowing that I can shave my face and get rid of it and I don't have to worry about my skin breaking out, this is a game changer for me. All right, guys, so the verdict on facial shaving is obviously a resounding approval, thumbs up, because this is something I've done for like 5 years now. Done it for a very long time. I've turned a lot of my friends onto it and I just love it. I have to say, my favorite out of all the products I just talked about is definitely the Tinkle because it's really affordable. It's really easy to get. You can order it on Amazon or get one at your local beauty supply. And it's never failed me. It's just a really good product. So shout out to Tinkle. I am not paid to talk about Tinkle, but I really do love them. And let me know in the comment section below, have you shaved your face before? Are you gonna try it now that you've seen it in action? I personally love it. It's one of my favorite things. And you guys can tell that my skin is starting to not be as red as it was when I was shaving it. So it really does calm down after a little while. Let me know if you have any tricks of the trade, if you shave your face and you enjoy it and you've learned something new. let me know. I'm always looking for new tips. As always, you can find me on Instagram and Twitter at Kirbie Johnson and on Snapchat at Kirbie.Johnson. Hit me up, ask me questions. I'm always here for you guys. We'll see you next time.